Naku, lakad mo
Normally.
In TB lane, and you're going to get something. Of course, you're always going to be gunning for that TB, but even if you
got dealt a ton of damage already as well. You did talk about this. Medusa, not a super high armor hero compared to a lot of other agi carries. KJ, he does have a mango to go for the brain sap, and they get it.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be first blood. Well timed, the mango usage there to do it.
No, that was very well executed. Those were some... Well, it's definitely not easy. It's even harder on ping, and, you know, we are in UFC. It's where that hero kind of gets retroactively nerfed the more latency you end up playing on.
Oh, Terrorblade's gonna be the one that goes down. All right. Nicely done. Almost manages to burst down KJ, but he's got a brain sap in one. If he can get vision, he's got it. Instead, he throws it on to Nick, and Nick's gonna be the one that gets punished. Another bushwhack comes through. B-God will be able to trade, but it ends up being just a double kill for HFN's Medusa, as he's now starting the game 3-0. He's gonna have plenty of time here under this wave to just
the card, but this is a little bit of a difficult spot. There's only the primal rotating in, though, so need to be careful not to get too in over their heads here under the tower, but this is also not a really easy dive. B-God and Pingu.
They can go. B-God trying to get the bushwhack from long range, and he does connect onto it. And with that, King RD comes in. You do not want to fight into this DD Ember, sir. One more slide of fist, couple auto attacks there from the supports. They get the kill. And the tower now under siege from the catapult.
You'd have to resummon, but of course he can't. He just got his level 6. You can't drag the birds around as fast as you can TP. So the defense just isn't there. And
they're going to find themselves potentially another kill. He's already popped the onslaught, and now KJ in some trouble as well. Nico falling low in terms of resources here. Not a lot of mana to work with, but the slide of fist. It's level 3. It does so much damage. Now King RD trying to hobble away. There's a slight in 3, 2, and 1. He doesn't even hit B-God. Grabs him with the acorn shot. And the rest of Wolf team. Oh, Rolling Thunder comes through. They will go ahead and just commit that one. Zeus is here as well. He actually takes the jaunt in. Does have phase shift to keep himself alive. Scourge already popped the meta as well, but Pingu, he's here, not quite level 6. They will just try and use his time. Oh, they get the Searing Chains onto the puck, and Zeus, he's got no cooldown for a couple seconds. If they can get into on top of him, they will, but oh, almost takes down Nico in the process. A good attempt, but good finds here from the cut as they get themselves.
But it's go time as, whoa, curse. They have the damage for this, I'm pretty sure. He has sharpshooter, but there's no mana.
Oh, he's gonna get it now, and yeah, finally comes through. Able to secure that kill. Beautifully done there by the supports. And that's the thing, the curse onto the Visage really strong. Ember Spirit mid lane gets caught, silenced up. There's gonna be the Fiend's Grip. They do have that Cold Embrace to buy him some time, but the magic damage will be able to bring him down. Commit basically every ult to do so, but it is worth it as now I really feel like I've seen a Wraith Pact Tango really all that often. Top lane, Nico. He does have a remnant to play with, but it's just being a bait here as B-God channeling that sharpshooter. He's got to get off. Where did he just go? How did he teleport like that? Okay, we're not gonna
pulverized.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't really know. We're gonna have to, I wish I could watch that again, but we can't. B-God gets caught here by the coil from Suits. They do need to be a little bit careful here. Puck does have to find a way out. Not gonna take the John. Lil Nick does have the Rolling Thunder. We'll be able to just chain stun down the puck, and ends up being a pretty big win here for the side of the cut. Is wait a minute, there's a Medusa here? HFN just casually farming up some creeps. Does have the Manta, does have the Stone Gaze. Will finally pop it, but he's out of mana. Nico's got a remnant to continue the chase. He will do exactly that. HFN, oh, it's just a bait into the Fiend's Grip. There's going to be the Cold Embrace there to try and buy him some space. The disarm onto the Medusa, as well as Nick just standing right on top of him. They get the Medusa. Scourge gets a double kill, showing up at the tail end of this fight. Damage for this Medusa to deal with. What do you think about it? Like, do they... Oh, hold on. We'll come back to that as Pingu gets found on the backside. There's going to be the Fiend's Grip, and everything ends up being just dropped right on top of him. The Pulverize comes through. He's going to pop the meta. Scourge wants to fight. Little Nick, Rolling Thunder. Looking for King RD. He will find him. Sharpshooter on the backside, though, plus the help of Nico will take down Seuss. So, yeah, you get out on the Primal Beast, but you lose the puck.
Yeah, not an even trade. And yeah, I do kind of agree with you. I think what ends up becoming the matchup is, of course, whoever gets Scotty first, but more importantly, whoever gets Daedalus first. I feel like whoever has that ends up doing way more damage and then actually being able to kill him. And Nick doesn't go down. The Wraith Pact?
Okay, there it is. There's going to be the pulverize, finish him off, but Tavo comes right into the hands of that Terrorblade, thanks to the Bushwhack. Nico looking after King RD. He's trying to get the D ward. He's going to get it, but at the cost of his own life. More kills, bleeding for the... And just go right into Roshan. Okay. This seems pretty bold, honestly. There's Winter's Curse. There's Rolling Thunder. And speaking of Rolling Thunder, he's going to drop it, go right on into the pit. He finds Tavo, but he's just playing some ping pongs on the wall. And there's the Fiend's Grip to try and counter it out. They can't save Pango. He goes down. The Winter's Curse gets blown on a Lincoln Sphere.
Everything when it comes to that curse. It just feels like they stretched themselves out a little bit too thin when it came out to actually fighting in that pit. Bottom. Ooh, he's dead. Okay.
So you get him. All right. And Nick was ready on the backside with a Rolling Thunder just in case, it seems. So some cooldowns committed. Top lane, they're looking for Pingu. He's in the trees. Ooh, he just barely misses with the pulverize, and Pingu TP's on.
Looking for Scourge.
They found him bottom. King RD, he's taking a lot of damage, but there it is. The pulverize comes through. They don't have the Fiend's Grip. He pops the meta. Oh, he gets the blink. No way. King RD styling on him. And with this, like, he's actually in a world of hurt. He's got to get a Sunder off onto something, but he's just holding it the whole time. The Manta comes through. He finally gets the Sunder, but it's just onto an illusion. Nico comes in on the backside. Gonna be able to help take down KJ, but you've lost the big boy. The Terrorblade goes down, just absolutely gamed on here by this Primal Beast, and B-God gets beat down as well. Nick comes in, does have Rolling Thunder, will be able to use the roll-up first to try and set this progress in motion, but he's just getting clicked here by the Medusa. He needs to back on out. It's just too little too late. Killing spree now for the Medusa.
Doing things for the cut. He's still making these plays. And I mean, at the end of the day, ends up being pretty even, to be honest. It's a 4-for-3 trade where Nico got 4 kills and really sets himself kind of apart from the pack here. Slots into that third net worth position, but he still can't do anything versus HFN. But Aegis has gone in 9 seconds and he only has a Bane right next to him. This could be a great fight for the cut.
There's a wraparound for Scourge. There's going to be the crash right there. Instant Bane dead. No Aegis, just expired. If they can keep the Medusa in place, Slight Chains is going to be able to do it from Nico. And now HFN needs help and fast. Starting to run out of mana. But there's a lot of damage from Tavo coming in on these birds. He's managing to hold the Terrorblade into place. In comes King RD. Big Rolling Thunder to the Winter's Curse from Pingu. Not great timing there. It's just not really doing much of anything, but it will at least slow down the fight. Help them re-establish this one as they manage to take down the Medusa. They get the Primal Beast and now Visage. The next one in their sights does get the Gravekeeper's Cloak off for the moment as Puck trying to make his way over to sides. There's nothing left in this engagement, and the Cut take a banger of a fight.
They got everything they could have possibly
Classic, man. It just is so fun playing this hero and finding kills like that. There's just nothing you can do about it. Just so much burst damage. The Veil combined with that Nether Shawl. They're going to find HFN. Bushwhack does connect, and with this newly finished MKB, Medusa needs help and fast. That mana is going down quickly. Tavo almost loses his burst. Who comes in on the backside, able to find the Wyvern, trying to burst him down. Well, the Medusa gets caught again by another Bushwhack, and that is it. Your Medusa's dead, doesn't get a single spell off, and Pingu's going to return on the backside. Puck held in place by the Winter's Curse, and Nick comes in with Rolling Thunder. Perfectly timed. The Bushwhack is there as well. They get 2 big kills, both going the way of the Terrorblade, and no buybacks available.
Really need to reassess themselves, and what are they doing?
They caught
This is a
Terrorblade.
3v5.
They did catch him, but it doesn't get the Sunder. There's going to be... wait, it gets canceled. The Bushwhack on the backside. Terrorblade, can he get the Sunder? He will not. So they do manage to trade. The BKB from King RD will protect him. He's trying to charge back onto the other side of the fight, but he's taking a ton of damage, and it's going to be Nico that finds him. Tavo has Gravekeeper's Cloak, going to put himself under. But yeah, it's such a commitment just for the Terrorblade. But that's all you're going to get, and it's going to cost you heavily once again as the Cut outnumber the side of Wolf Team. And now on staggered death timers, just creating... Tavo's got to be careful with these familiars. They're taking a lot of burn damage. There's going to be the Nightmare. Nick goes in with the Rolling Thunder. Doesn't connect, but they got the Bane, and B-God bursts him down. Ooh, King RD, a little bit careful here. He's got a BKB. He's going to be after to pop that. Tries to buy himself a little bit of time, but Scourge, he's still got the meta, hasn't used it quite yet. Coil on the backside is going to be able to stun him up, but HFN on the side getting ready to join the fight. He does not have that Stone Gaze. Terrorblade, you gotta do something. No. Instead, just dies. That is not what you want out of your most farmed hero. Nico forced a BKB as well as Suits and HFN just run him down. Terrorblade just didn't cast a single ability. B-God now found in the trees. Does get the bushwhack off, but Zeus to finish him off and just back the fire has to head back into his own base for safety. And it's just going to be Nico and Ember. They got to do something. Big Coil, though, does catch both. And Terrorblade does not have a lot to work with. Pops the Manta. No pulverized mana quite yet as Scourge going to turn around with that meta. Nico on the backside doing havoc. Able to take down one. Zeus comes in really low. Needs to be careful, but Nico, Remnant, last one to the base. He's gonna survive. He gets it, bushwhack onto the Medusa, holding her in place. They take down the first lane of barracks. He's gonna lose this Aegis. The question is, can they get 2 lives on this Medusa? The BKB is active. Bushwhack comes out once again from B-Gon. There's going to be the boomerang as well. Tavo doing a lot of work on the backside. There it is. They jump in. King RD, he's got the pulverize holding in place, but the cold embrace from Pingu. He's finally back into the fight. B-God, he's looking for these heroes. A Bushwhack once again catching this Medusa, just preventing her from escaping. King RD goes down. Zeus able to jaunt away, surviving for the moment, but Nico in trouble on this Ever Spirit, remnanting away. B-God still hiding in the trees. The BKB finally coming out here from the Medusa, but no one's dying. They've got to take her down, but the BKB TP, no Pingu with the Winter's Curse, and now your Medusa is alone in the enemy base. Scourge with the TP on back in, and that will be a big win for the side of the cut on that high ground defense. It cost them Elena Barracks. Pingu is here, of course, on the Winter Wyvern, TPing in. They don't have vision of him quite yet. Sleipnir will connect. Zeus goes in. Kind of costs some work, but Nick here gets the Rolling Thunder connection onto 2, but the immediate Fiend script comes through. But B-Gon on the backside. Goodbye once again, Bane. He's going to buy back. HFN completely out of mana again. Terrorblade held in place by the Pulverized Saving. Once again here by the Cold Embrace, but Nick as well as Nico, they're hungry. They get the Gleipnir, they get the hold onto the Medusa. He needs help and fast, but in comes the Terrorblade. He's hungry, just beaten away. The Medusa goes down. Primal Beast will be next, looking for Tavo now on the Visage. He's got that Gravekeeper's Cloak to drop it in a moment, but B-God, he's got his number. He will bide his time, but that is all he's gonna get. Zeus actually managing to find a return kill there onto that Hoodwink, but another great fight here from the cut. B-God has had this Bane's number the whole game.
Yeah, you could be TP out, you use it to fight. You still got Rax mid, which was kind of messy from the cut to not TP back sooner, but you're in a fantastic spot. You do not want to use Medusa buyback though, but there you go, and now time to go.
Satanic is available on the Terrorblade, leashed up here on both of these heroes. They need to be careful. He's gonna pop the Satanic, start beating into the puck, but a nice Nightmare. Nick comes in with the Rolling Thunder, gonna try and make some space for his boys to get on out of here. Ends up connecting onto the Primal Beast, and the Winter's Curse just right away. The damage? Is it enough? Is Primal Beast gonna go down here? King RD with 50 HP will survive. They trade for Pingu. So they do not want to fight outside their base. They're just like, no, don't do it, guys. But a lot of harassment coming out onto this Visage. He's going to be forced to drop them. And oh my gosh, almost ends up going down. They take down the Bane. That's a good way to start the fight. There's going to be the Rolling Thunder chain stunning down Zeus. They even get that Stone Gaze out of the Medusa, and Scourge is going to pop the BKB. He's got to turn around. Pops the Satanic, but he's not healing at all. He has to sunder a B-God who just... Oh, he gets the evasion. He's going to survive Medusa out of mana. There's going to be the Boomerang as well. Little Nick goes down. Nico trying to do some work. They managed to get that first life of this Medusa. And of course, B-God is finally coming back into this fight. Does have the save. There's going to be the Cold Embrace, but it's not enough. Can he get the Winter's Curse on anything? It doesn't look like it. Sticking around just a little bit too far there on this Terrorblade. And throws a Remnant super deep, looking for something, and ends up just getting Fiend Script instantly. Nico is alone. Gonna Remnant back in though, does find KJ's. BKB's gonna protect him, but you have a Scourge McDuck problem. He needs help and fast. He is surrounded. Gonna be able to pop a Satanic, try and heal this one off, but again, it's not doing much. There's the Sunder onto HFN. He's just doing the damage instead, and Scourge, he's dead. Nice bushwhack here onto these heroes. Nico with the BKB. He's gonna die back. Triple kill for HFN, and on the back of that, the cut Looks like they have all been wiped off the face of this game and probably as soon to be GG.
I'm speechless. Yeah, as soon as the glyph actually ends up going down here, the game should just end. I don't even know if they even mess with bottom. I feel like they just go straight for it. There's no buybacks. Every hero is just dead. Yeah. I don't know what that was. That was just the cut willingly diving in through two ward sentries, getting immediately gripped, dying, buying back. He used 3 of his remnants for seemingly, which, you know, a lot of people say something's the freest thing in Dota, but Cock is just going to put misery on BGod.
Who do you think sits on the front lines here? Because right now, what the heck? They're just giving each other's branches back and forth, messing with their items. Okay, they're just having some fun. Scourge, he's about to experience it the hard ways. There's the Melt Strike Dagger trying to hobble away, but guess what? You're going right to where they have a ward.
Your spells, you can even punish the puck pretty hard once you get your Blight Stone, but yeah.
He's taking a ton of damage here. He's able to heal up a little bit underneath the tower, but I think he went for a courier? Yeah, he got Scourge's courier for that one.
He's
He
gonna
might
get bound.
be dead. If they can get these damage out, Scourge can actually hit these Eidolons. I mean, Tavo's taking a ton of damage from the creep wave as well, and there's the dagger. It comes through, able to finish him off, so ton of chip damage. Ooh, he's actually getting the split there on the Eidolons. That's huge.
Yeah, and even though it's a little bit of a tough lane to last hit in for the Spectre, it's really good. That's like, what, the 5th Fatal Bond that's landed onto the 2 heroes? Kind of makes sense that King RD went down, honestly, just speaking of the numbers. But
he can't really play super aggressive in this lane, and being playing aggressive, KJ Top's gonna take a beating here from BGod, able to pop the Fairy Fire and the stick, and he will survive because of it. Meanwhile, bottom, there's the trample out onto Pingu. Yeah, he does exactly that. Levels his other abilities, finds the Warlock out of position, and able to just finish him off.
yeah, and that's the issue of the cut support duo. They are very fragile. It's very easy.
Does have a meld. They do have a sentry, but he's gonna be okay.
Doing really well top, though. They've done a good job of trying to make this draw happen as long as they can, but that's also where I think, again, it is that race to the 6.
Needs to be careful. He does have the double bracer. He's just gonna have to walk all the way back to base. Almost like, oh, never mind. He's gonna go aggressive maybe here onto Pingu. He does get the Shadow Word off, but yeah, you've come in just a little bit too far. Tavo will tick down to this. So big kill there for Scourge. And mid lane, B got of the road back towards mid. He just has nothing. He has no boots. Like, these rotations take a lot of time.
That's not
Tavo
easy.
looking for Pingu. He's gonna find him. And with that one, he's actually healing up quite a bit with the 2 points in the Shadow Word. They're gonna try and clear up these Eidolons as much as possible. Oh, there's gonna be the trample, and Pingu, he's got another Shadow Word. He's gonna drop it on himself. Maybe he can survive, but no, one more auto attack from the Primal Beast will do it. And with that one, King RD's maybe start to try and find something. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they're going to try and dive here on the Scourge. Once again, the Pulverize is there. Pingu's got to be able to keep him alive, but the Black Hole comes out from King RD. And the coil as well. Zeus there to chase after more. Warlock falling super low underneath the tower. Only a couple more auto attacks will help finish him off. Enigma able to just TP on home as Nico will finish up KJ on the side with the help of BGod. A 2-for-1, a lot of heroes in the bottom lane, but this definitely favors the side of Wolf Team. This is a 3v4, and they're getting a ton more far. This Stampede on over. Oh, he ends up going full pit. Wait, he could have just pulverized him, I'm pretty sure, and that was just a dead hero, but instead went
saw the DK.
mode pig.
They got really scared really quickly, and now, yeah, somebody's dead.
Yeah. Little Nico, they are here. They're doing the damage. I mean, can they actually chase for more? I don't think so, right?
There's no way. Well,
Tavo goes in. He's going to chase for more. We don't have any mana. There it is. The Dragon Tail finally comes out. BGod, Mystic Flare in 2. He'll be able to pop the Uproar, try and build himself a little bit of extra armor, but there it is. The Mystic Flare coming down, finding the kill. And another death for Pingu top.
Bing is struggling. Rest of the team.
And it is not that way for this Spectre. Like this hero, like kind of farms slow and then eventually gets like a semi-farming item and then you're like kind of okay. But look shot in, nicely done here from KJ. Finds two, and they got black hole if they need it, and they're just gonna go ahead and fully commit. Yeah, you get the clockwork, but it costs you two. Beautiful find there from KJ.
Yeah, it's just a great smoke, black hole, and now they're trying to collapse on mid tower a little bit. They don't have coil, so Pango is quite a big problem, but they win the rune race.
Yoinks the invis rune. Pingu. Oh no.
Oh no.
He just hit level 6. I mean, he could try and drop the rock, but he needs help and fast. B-God just gets ran over here by the Primal Beast on the backside, and Nico trying to do something on the Pango. Ends up just jumping to the high ground and trying to run away, but KJ with a nice place. Cogs there just to make sure he can't do anything. Hook shot just barely off the mark. Nice dodge there by Lil Nick. Drops the Dragon Tail out onto the puck, and Pulverize comes through. They just don't have the damage. And now Nick just trampled on as well.
Yeah,
Starting to crumble here on the cut.
It's very problematic, and of course, hooked up themselves. They want to break here on the high ground.
Oh, Nico getting coiled. That's the worst case scenario. Also manages to find the Scarlet Mage. There's going to be the gold, though. Huge fatal bonds. 2-win work. They're able to survive that initial initiation, and with it, can they find more? Nico with the Rolling Thunder. Trying to bait them out. Suits actually needs to be careful here. Oh, the black hole. It managed to catch the Warlock, so end up turning around. I mean, not the worst hero to get black hole, but they cut and run on the other heroes from. I know they're in Roche.
Yeah, this is kind of a risky play to be made. They get their abilities just a little bit faster on the side of Wolf Team, though. They've got a hook shot 9 here. Okay. That breathe fire is very annoying. And Nick?
Oh no! He goes in, just gets instantly bashed. The Dragon Tail's gonna come out onto the clockwork, but he's just so slow now. And there goes Tavo into the backside, pops the BKB, the Pulverize onto Scourge. Yes, you're gonna lose the clockwork, but you get yourself 2 very big kills as they go right back into Roche. The BKB reveal there from that Primal Beast doing work.
Oh, and they want to keep this up, but there's roll in 5, and there's also a coil. It's who sees who first here.
There's a good ward on the backside, man. HFN's out of mana. Oh, he actually misses with the coil. He's gonna go in. All right, the question is, can they keep TA in place? Do they have the follow-up damage to do it? It's in the center of nothing, and oh my gosh, the damage from the Primal Beast coming through once again. Shield Crash, able to give him a little bit of damage reduction, but Tavo just doing it back with that Pulverize. Nico, he's trying, man. He's lifting his arms, but it's not enough.
It's so close.
In comes Nick here. Can he do it? Pingu goes down. Not enough damage there. Dragon form's available. They want to try and stay on top of HFN. They get it. Scourge ends up on the inside of the Roche pit, unfortunately. And now Nick, he's all by himself.
Oh, no.
This is why I don't like Blink Dagger first Dragon Knight, unfortunately.
And now I feel like there's no way they make the contest go any further. They've got the high ground ward still, and B-God is so tantalizingly close, but have been the worst thing ever. But what, you end up feeding what feels like 7 kills near the pit, and they're still here. And HFN might immediately lose the Aegis, which is not too bad, but don't lose anything else.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you Scarlet Mage here. Maybe they can get more. Nico's rolling after him, instead just turns back around, bounces right on into KJ, so they get themselves the Aegis and a support exchange, but it's still a very rough game here. Tavo mid lane has BKB. Oh, no he doesn't. He's mana burned. Wait a minute. He's dead.
Nice.
Okay.
A bit more time, a little bit more farm.
Well, Spectre able to get out of the gank top. Wait a minute. Bottom lane onto Suits. He's got an orb in one. His backpack has his Blink Dagger. Oh no! The courier delivered the clarity into his slot instead.
Couriers, they're not always our friends. They try to be, but
yeah, for those of you who don't know, couriers load in reverse order. So the first item in your courier slot is actually the last item that gets delivered on your hero. So if you're ever wondering how like couriers like slot items onto your hero and why sometimes the item you want goes into your backpack, that is how. You can control it, but if you're not paying too much attention to it, it can definitely cost you. Top lane Nico with the Rolling Thunder. Ooh, instant black hole. Nick actually blinks right into it as well. Didn't expect it, but Nico still managing to survive this initiation. Big Swashbuckle as well through to the other side, stuck inside that fireball. They got him, and now HFN's gone as well. The rotation from the Skywrath on the backside, and Tavo, he's gonna have to BKB and run. Okay. Huge win here for the cut. They get themselves 4 kills.
Yeah, just a little bit too far forward, and what is effectively a 3v5.
Not buying an Aghanim Scepter, which is kind of wild.
It's pretty funny, honestly. Poor Spectre. Too good at a TI, suddenly removed from the game. Makes sense, though. I hate that hero.
I actually really enjoy Spectre. It's been, like, I was also a Sandwraith player in Han, so it kind of makes sense. Mid lane, Dragon Knight goes in, gets stun off onto the Primal Beast, gonna turn around with the BKB, trying to get the heals and sustain the Glimmer Cape as well, keeping him alive. They take down the Enigma. Nick standing tall through it all. Tavo now on the run on the backside of the fight. HFN falls. The Dragon Tail comes through. They get the Primal Beast. 3 big kills again for the side of the cut as they're looking potentially for more. It's Nico and Spectre doing work here.
Yeah, he just gets a glimpse of the TA. You say to yourself, what's going on? Gotta be so careful as well. I mean, even now, he can still die so easily. You're still ready to go. The cannon's still cocked here. And
oh, KJ trapped in the cogs, has to hook shot away. There's a big coil onto 4. King RD's got no black hole. It's counting down 2 seconds, 1 second, but the silence, they turn it back around. They take him down, and you're gonna lose that Spectre on the backside thanks to HFN. He's alone, gonna get joined now by Tavo on the Primal Beast. He has no BKB. He's gonna be able to continue the Rolling Thunder plays here, and HFN, he's gonna burn down inside that fireball. They got him. Sue's trying to do what he can to salvage this fight, but Tavo's gonna die as well. Nico on this Pango, making it happen. Nick, he's got a Blink Dragon Tail in one. Zeus will find himself another victim. Absolutely owning this fight on the puck.
no, yeah, he got that carry for everything that was just.
All right, little Nick trying to make his way into the enemy jungle. Gonna get popped on a trap and just blink on out. He's actually still heading into the jungle, though. He's gonna find Tavo. He is super deep. Hits him with the Dragon Tail. Question is, will King RD just drop the black hole? I don't feel like he can. It's just gonna be Tavo, able to burn him down, but in comes Scourge, and the damage onto the Enigma. They get him. Nick will just die to that to the pulverized damage there of Tavo, and Egon just keeping himself alive thanks to a Glimmer Cape from Pingu. Okay, they just didn't have the detection, but there it is. The dust does come through. Hookshot connects onto KJ. He's looking for the Skywrath Mage, though, and he will find him. In comes Nico. Those suits out of mana completely. He needs help. Tavo's gonna give it to him, canceling out that Rolling Thunder. He's gonna be able to force the BKB out of the Primal Beast and try and disengage. Rolling Thunder now. Gonna be channeled, dropped. Scourge still continuing the chase. The slows are there. They get themselves another. A long con bait there from the Dragon Knight. Ends up kind of working out.
Yeah, and
One to scout it out. Pingu will find King RD here. Eidolons might grieve him a little bit, but he gets the Guardian Greaves off to protect himself from that Fatal Bonds, but instead just gonna take on down there. DK falling super low, super fast as Tavo on the Primal Beast here, once again just dumping out the damage. Scourge in trouble, Coil's there, they get the hook shot as well. Tavo with the BKB, just managing to survive, but it's these Glimmer Capes time and time again that are just allowing them to escape. Puck is now dead. B-God on the backside of the fight just dumping in the damage the whole time. Mage to do it.
And look.
Oh, in comes Tavo. No. And he's found the Skywrath Mage. Pulverize coming through. 2 heroes, pretty much instant. Oh, B-God's actually managing to stay alive for the moment thanks to the cogs, but does end up dying. The buyback's coming through, though, and they've managed to find Zeus on the backside. He gets the jump away. Here comes King RD. The black hole only going to connect onto one. Scourge able to sidestep it. He's going to walk back on in. They take down the DK, but King RD, there's no chance you're going to survive this one. Scourge McDuck, with this newly completed Scotty, is just impossible to get away from.
I think they waited too long. On either side can really do here. Everybody needs to stay fairly connected to each other. Nick is
hook shot in. Going after the DK, but he pops the BKB, and B-God finds his first victim. They've got the TA. He's got a basher. Scourge, you can't get away. TA is just in so much trouble. And Nico is not done chasing. He's going to try, but Suit's too fast.
You're going to have to make a smoke play on Wolf Team in probably 30 seconds here just to get any punish going where King RD can actually find something with his black hole, as they do kill but look at Tavo.
Oh. I mean, if he can get away, but the bash from Nico is going to secure that one for sure. They buy back on Pingu for this. There's a DD that's going to spawn bottom. Suze ends up getting very lucky on that one.
And all they need to do is look at this Roche. In 10 seconds, yeah, they've got the timer this time. And Dispersion is always going to be just that great.
It's just 5% damage reduction, like, plus an extra 5% reflected. It's just so good.
Yeah. There's no two ways about it. We'll have to see. There's a DK for him. They're
Shell
going
step on in. They find Enigma. That's the big kill. He's gone. No without a buyback as well. The Haunt, he's bouncing around trying to find his next target, but where is he going? It's mid lane. It's Suits on the puck. I don't know if they're gonna be able to find. Oh, they do. Nico on the puck, on the Bango, man. And Roshan just respawned.
Yep, it's perfect timing. And that was just probably the sickest smoke I've seen in a while from the cut. They get Wolf Team as they're dewarding the cliff. As they walk out towards the base, I don't know who's calling that, but that is the most insane timing I've seen onto the overwhelming, and then you kind of have to make some tough choices.
Yeah. Oh, mid lane, they caught the TA.
Oh, no.
The Rolling Thunder's there as well, and there's the damage from Scourge. He's trying to run away, but I don't know if he can. KJ goes down as well. They even dropped the Golem. HFN hits the deck. He does have buyback, but that was his BKB.
Yeah, and now even if you do buyback, you don't have BKB for 70 seconds. This is where you're banking everything on your successful initiation, probably just coming in from Primal Beast. And Suits, okay, they're trying to snap the coil.
Yeah, he has the Ags there, tries to snap it. Coming out in one. Oh, no! The bash! It actually cancels the black hole instantly, and now HFN needs help, but he's not gonna get it. The Abyssal Blades are there, an instant dieback on TA. They read him like a book. Nico is just too good on this Pango.
Everything whiffs. It's not just that, it's the pulverize, it's the hook shot, everything doesn't land, and of course you put your BKB, no, BKB-less TA in that situation.
Oh
no.
Boy. Nico's going in, he's got a blink in about a second. Let's go ahead and settle for the clockwork. Nico stuck playing some ping pong, but of course, they still managed to find themselves another kill. And off the back of this, I mean, there's just nothing left. You don't have a black hole. You do have BKB on your Primal Beast, and Suits obviously can still play on this puck, but I don't know if he can do it alone. They get on top of Suits. They get the silence. They get the Dragon Tail. He goes down. He's going to have to buy back. Tavo did snipe Ping on the backside of this fight, but you're in really deep here. Nico does have that Aegis still to play with. Scourge. An Abyssal Blade looking for his target. To the other side of the fight, it's going to be Tavo jumping on in. They do manage to clear the Aegis. Nick now on the run. BKB is available. They have the Dragon Tail. They're going to force BKB. Does Scourge get in range? They get the stun onto the puck. There's the Abyssal into the Mystic player. Another dieback.
Yeah, and now
2 heroes remaining. The Cuts
gonna move in.
Need to focus up on the buildings here before this TA comes back.
I think they very easily have it, though. They wouldn't need the puck to stay alive out of that last engagement, but I mean, even Fiending, they can just keep on going. But away from the Ancient, they're just kiting them away. They want the diebacks, but honestly, this doesn't matter. Even B-God, he's just looking to die.
Yeah, he is. Nico's coming in just for some emotional support. Again, just trying to do what he can, but it's really the throne that matters. It's Scourge, it's Little Nick. They get it. The GGs come out, and the Cuts managed to take the series 1-1.
2 incredibly hard-fought games, and I mean, even in game...
Right. Trinkets.